You wake up alone. Again. You scroll through your phone and see another engagement post, another wedding photo, another couple holding hands like they've figured out some secret code to life that you're still trying to crack. And there's this voice in your head, quiet but relentless, whispering, "What's wrong with me? Why is everyone finding love except me? Did God forget about me? But what if I told you that your singleness isn't a punishment? What if the very thing you've been crying about at night, the very emptiness you've been trying to fill, is actually God's most profound way of preparing you for something you're not ready to receive yet? This message is for you, the one who's tired of being the third wheel, the one who's deleted dating apps more times than you can count, the one who wonders if maybe you're asking for too much, or if perhaps you're just not enough. I need you to hear this, not with your ears, but with the deepest part of your soul. Your singleness is not a sign of God's absence. It's a sign of His precision. You see, we live in a world that treats singleness like a disease that needs to be cured, like a gap that needs to be filled immediately. Society has convinced us that our value is measured by whether someone chooses us, whether someone wants us, whether someone stays. But God operates on a completely different frequency. While the world is rushing you into connections, God is protecting you from collisions. And there's a difference, a profound, life-altering difference that you need to understand. Let me take you somewhere real for a moment. Think about the last time you felt truly lonely. Not just alone, but lonely. That ache in your chest that feels like homesickness for a person you haven't even met yet. That moment when you're surrounded by people, but feel completely invisible. That night when you lay in bed and the silence is so loud it screams. I know that feeling. I know how it wraps around your throat and makes you question everything about yourself. And in those moments, you start making bargains with God, don't you? Just send me someone, anyone. I promise I'll be grateful. I won't ask for perfection. I just don't want to be alone anymore. You start lowering your standards, not because you don't know your worth, but because loneliness has a way of making you forget it. You start seeing potential in people who barely see you. You start calling red flags quirks and calling breadcrumbs effort. You start settling, convincing yourself that something is better than nothing. But here's what God knows that you don't. Nothing is better than the wrong something. God isn't withholding love from you. He's withholding the wrong love from you. And do you know why? Because He knows what happened the last time you gave your heart to someone who didn't know how to hold it. He saw you pick up the pieces. He heard the prayers you prayed through tears at 3 a.m. He felt every moment you had to convince yourself you were okay when you were falling apart. And He made a promise never again. Not until you're ready. Not until they're ready. Not until the timing is right. See, we think God's timing is cruel, but His timing is protection. We think He's moving too slow, but He's actually saving us from moving too fast into something that would break us. You're not single because you're unlovable. You're single because God loves you too much to let you settle for a love that's less than what He's designed for you. You're single because there are parts of you that still need healing. Parts of you that are still learning what love actually looks like. Parts of you that are still discovering who you are when no one is watching. And can I be honest with you? Sometimes God keeps you single because you're still in love with the wrong things. You're still holding on to a past that's poisoning your future. You're still checking their social media. You're still wondering what if. You're still carrying conversations in your head with people who aren't even in your life anymore. You're still sleeping in a bed full of ghosts. And God is saying, I need you to let go. I need you to release what you're clinging to so I can give you what you're crying for. There's a reason why farmers don't plant seeds in winter. Not because winter is bad, but because the ground isn't ready. The soil needs time to rest, to be enriched, to become fertile ground, where something beautiful can actually grow. And right now, you're in your winter, your season of preparation, your season of becoming. And I know winter feels long and cold and lonely, but spring is coming. And when it arrives, you're going to understand why you had to wait. God is using your singleness to teach you things that a relationship never could. He's teaching you how to stand alone so you don't fall apart when you're with someone. He's teaching you how to find peace in solitude so you don't demand it from another human being. He's teaching you how to love yourself so you stop begging others to do it for you. He's stripping away every false identity you've built around being someone's partner, someone's option, someone's almost. He's showing you who you are when all the noise fades away. And the truth is, most people never learn these lessons. They jump from relationship to relationship, carrying the same wounds, repeating the same patterns, wondering why nothing ever works out. They never stop long enough to ask themselves the hard questions. Why do I need someone so badly? What am I running from? What am I afraid to face about myself? But you? God has given you the gift of stillness, the gift of silence, the gift of time to look in the mirror and truly see yourself, not through the eyes of someone who's temporary, but through the eyes of the one who's eternal. And here's where everything shifts. Here's the moment where you stop seeing your singleness as a curse and start seeing it as a calling. What if God isn't keeping you single to punish you, but to position you? What if this season isn't about what you're missing, but about what you're becoming? What if the person you're meant to be with isn't ready yet, and neither are you? And God, in His infinite wisdom, is giving both of you time to grow into the people who can actually sustain the love He's preparing. Think about it. If you met them today, would you be ready? Would you know how to communicate your needs without shutting down? Would you know how to love without losing yourself? Would you know how to trust without testing? Would you know how to receive love without sabotaging it? Be honest, because God is. Your singleness is not a waiting room, it's a classroom. And every lonely night, every unanswered prayer, every tear you've cried, it's all curriculum. It's all shaping you. It's all preparing you for a love so deep, so real, so aligned with God's purpose for your life, that you'll look back on this season and whisper, "Thank you for making me wait. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for not giving me what I wanted when I wanted it, because what you had planned was so much better." So tonight, wherever you are, whatever you're feeling, I want you to do something. Stop fighting your singleness. Stop resenting it. Stop treating it like a problem that needs to be solved. Instead, surrender it. Give it to God. Tell Him, I don't understand your timing, but I trust your heart. I don't see the full picture, but I know you do. Use this season to shape me, to heal me, to prepare me for everything you've promised. And while you're waiting, fall in love with your life. Fall in love with your growth. Fall in love with the person you're becoming. Build the career you've been dreaming about. Heal the wounds you've been ignoring. Pursue the passions you've been postponing. Travel, create, laugh, cry, live. Because the right person isn't going to complete you, they're going to complement you. And you can't compliment someone when you're still trying to find yourself. God hasn't forgotten you. He's just not finished with you yet. And when the time is right, when you're ready, when they're ready, when every star aligns according to His perfect will, love will find you. Not the love you settled for, not the love that hurt you, but the love that heals you, honors you, and helps you become everything God created you to be. Until then, trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust the one who holds your heart even when it feels like no one else does. Your singleness is not your sentence. It's your preparation. It's your protection. It's your pruning season before the harvest. And one day, you'll meet someone who makes you grateful for every person who walked away, because they led you to the one who chose to stay. God has kept you single for a reason, and that reason is love. Real love, the kind worth waiting for.